how's it going? My name's Aaron with Thrive Outdoor Solutions, and today we are going to go over how to adjust a Hunter PGP rotor. Alright, so once you're at your head, you can either do this while the system is running or while the system is off. I like to do it while it's running so you kind of see where the spray is going. But as you notice, this head's stopping a little too early. It's not getting quite up against the actual edge of the driveway here. And if we let it go around, which you can freely turn this, you'll notice that it's actually spraying over here onto the vehicle and over the sidewalk, which is not what you want. So the way you have to adjust these is that to understand that the Hunter PGP rotors, their zero angle is on the right side, and you're going to adjust by adding degree to the left. So you want to make sure that this angle all the way to the right, so you would have to actually, instead of placing the key inside of it, you would need to actually grab the base of the head and turn where you want your zero angle to be. So you want to basically make sure that it comes right up in line, which this one is right now coming right in line with the driveway here. So that's your zero angle. And as you notice, right now we're spraying at probably 110, maybe 120 degree angle right now, and we want it to be spraying at a 90. So what we're going to do is, you notice at the top of the actual head, you have an arrow which will show you the trajectory of spray. And then you have a little dial over here that's got a plus and a minus symbol. So what you're doing is you're essentially adding degrees or taking away degrees of angle of the head. So what you'll do is, on your rotor key, you can pick these up at Home Depot, Lowe's, Ace Hardware. They sell them for like $1 or $2 at most. You grab you a whole handful of these. And this little kind of spade key was actually going to fit right into here. And you're basically just going to wiggle it around until you feel it kind of get seated into the top of the nozzle, top of the head. Once it's there, then you can make your adjustments. So as you notice, what we're going to do is, because we want to take away, we're going to turn counterclockwise, and it's actually going to take away angle. So now you notice it's actually reduced from 110 to maybe closer to 90. So we're going to turn it a little bit more. We're not quite at 90, which is where we want to be. We're going to come back this way. And it looks like right now we're right at 90 degrees, maybe just a little tweak to the right. So we should be right on the money. Yep, that's where we want it to be. So now we have a perfect 90 degree angle. You can take your key out. Again, you can turn it left to right just to kind of expedite, see where your angle is going a little faster, so you don't have to wait. And then you should be good to go. Of course, if you wanted to adjust the trajectory of it, you can just put the Allen key into this little arrow here, and you can either turn it right to adjust down, or turn it left to go a little further. So right's going to make it where it shoots the stream a little shorter, kind of fans that stream out a little bit. So if you notice, we kind of tighten it up here. See how it kind of shortens the distance? It's more or less for covering right near the head. When you turn it left, it's going to remove the screw and allow for it to be more of a steady stream and shoot a little bit further. And that's kind of what we want, right? We kind of want it right about there. You got to be mindful, again, as it turns this way, not to spray over onto concrete. So that's kind of what you want to make your adjustments to. But once you're there, you pop that little guy out of there, and you're good to run. One thing to keep in mind with this key is that you don't want to tighten it too much. There's a common rule of thumb in the irrigator's world. You don't want to over tighten it more than 25%. Of the actual nozzle that's in the rotor head, so you don't want to go down too tight. But you also don't want to go too loose, because there's sometimes, if you go too loose, that screw will come out, and then your little your nozzle inside of here will just shoot across across the yard, and good luck finding that thing. It's pretty small. You just have to go in and put in another one. But then also too, your rotor wouldn't work properly as well, so always keep that in mind. But yeah, that's pretty much it when it comes to adjusting rotors. Again, thank you guys so very much for giving us the opportunity to educate you guys on this process. Always feel free to reach out if you got questions, and enjoy the rest of your day.